ஆண்டாள் திருவடிகளே சரணம், ஆழ்வார் திருவடிகளே சரணம், எம்பெருமானார் திருவடிகளே சரணம், ஜீயர் திருவடிகளே சரணம், ஜீயர் திருவடிகளே சரணம், பெரியவாச்சான் பிள்ளை திருவடிகளே சரணம். ஸ்ரீசைலேஷ தயாபாத்திரம் தீபக்தியாதி குணாண்டவம் யதீந்திர பிரவணம் வந்தே ரம்ம ஜாமாதரம் முனிம் ரம்ம ஜாமாத்திரி யோகீந்திர பாதரேகாமயம் சதா ததா யத்தாத்ம சத்தாதிப் ராமானுஜமுனிம் பஜே லக்ஷ்மீநாத சமாரம்பாம் நாதயாமன மத்தியமாம் அஸ்மதாச்சாரிய பரியந்தாம் வந்தே குரு பரம்பராம் யோனித்யமச்சுதபதாம்புஜ யுக்மருக்ம व्यामोहतस्तदितराणि तृणाय मेने अस्मद्गुरोर्भगवतोऽस्य दयैकि सिन्धोः रामानुजस्य चरणौ शरणं प्रपद्ये मातापिता योतयस्तनया भूति सर्वं यदेव नियमेन मदन्वयानाम् आद्यशनकुलपतेरकुलाभिरामं श्रीमत्तदङ्ग्रियुगलं प्रणमामि मूर्ध्ना भूतं सरश्च महताह्वय भट्टनाथ श्रीभक्तिसारकुलशेखरे योगिवाहान् भक्ताङ्ग्रिरेण प्रकाले यतीन्द्रमिश्रान् जिमत्पराङ्कुशमुनिं प्रणतोऽस्मि नित्यम् अल्लिनाள் தாமரை மேல் ஆரணங்கினின் துணைவி மல்லி நாடாண்டு மடமையில் மெல்லியலால் ஆயல் குலவேந்தனாகத்தாள் தென்புதுவை வேயர் பயந்த விளக்கு கோலச்சுரி சங்கை மாயன் செவ்வாயின் குணம்பினவும் சீலத்தினல் தென் திருமல்லி நாடி செழுங்குடல் மேல் மாலைத்தொடை தென்னரங்கரு கீயும் மதிப்புடைய சோலைக்கிளி அவள் தூய நற்பாதம் துணை நமக்கே. Dhivyaprabandham series of lectures in English. We have been enjoying nAchchiyAr thirumozhi, which is a very beautiful composition by Godama, Andal nAchchiyAr. And we are enjoying the divine pasurams meanings with the help of Periyavachan Pillai's Vyakyanam. Periyavachan Pillai Sri Krishnapada swAmy. He is the one who composed Vyakyanams, commentaries for all of the 4,000 dhivyaprabandhams, all the prabandhams composed by Alvars. And for nAchchiyAr thirumozhi also, he has given a very elaborate explanation for all the pasurams. We've seen up to the third decade. Now we are moving on to the fourth decade, which is theLLiyAr palar kaitholum devanar. These pasurams are very, very short ones. In this particular dhivyaprabandham, these 10 pasurams are very short, very easy to memorize also. Whoever likes to memorize some pasurams, they can start with these pasurams because they are very, very short, easy to memorize for us. In this, we are going to see the meanings, and first we are going to see the introduction section by Periyavachan Pillai, and then we will see the simple meanings for each pasuram. So connecting this decade, this padigam, with the previous decade, that is how the introduction section usually starts. So in the previous decade, Krishna stole all the clothes of all the gopikas and he climbed on the kurunda tree, that is the wild lemon tree. And then they prayed to him, they threatened him, they spoke pleasing words, and somehow finally they made him return the clothes. And then also their separation ended there. They united. They all had a good time in samshlesham, in union. And then, because in this samsara, everything is temporary. Even enjoying Bhagavan in this samsara is temporary only, because it will come to an end at some point. That is, whenever our mind changes, we stop enjoying matters relating to Bhagavan. For some persons, the mind may never change. It may continue to be focused on Bhagavan. Even for such persons, when they get some disease, when they become unconscious, their thought process stops there and they are unable to engage in matters related to Bhagavan. Even if they don't get any disease, they don't faint at all, they remain fully conscious. Still, at the time of death, their time will end and that enjoyment relating to Bhagavan will also end. Even if a person is Chiranjeevi, there are many Chiranjeevis, right, who live for too long. Even for them, when the deluge comes, when the Mahapralayam comes, everything has to end. So, even for them, enjoying Bhagavan will end. This is the nature of samsara. This material world we are, everything is temporary. So, their enjoyment also stopped because Krishna moved away from them. And then now they feel that even if Krishna has to come and steal our clothes, at least let him come and steal our clothes. That way we will have some interaction with him. So initially they didn't want Krishna to steal their clothes and they pleaded with him, they threatened him, they did all kinds of engagement and finally got back their clothes. But then the Gopikas, again Andal is in the mood of Gopika here, and as I have told before, this is not just bodily man to woman engagement. This is Jivatma to Paramatma engagement. It's in a spiritual platform, in a spiritual way. It is not just bodily love. So they want to have this interaction with Krishna. Even if he is going to abuse them, even if he is going to trouble them, even if he is going to tease them. So that is what, even if he is going to do, still they want to have that engagement with Krishna. They don't want to be separate from him. Even if there is some suffering, this is the way jnanis will think. Even if there is, let's say, samshlesham and vishlesham, that is union and separation with Bhagavan. Even if that is there, even if there is suffering during separation, that is better than worldly suffering. Anyway, we are suffering in the world. Every day we are working hard for many things, so many things. Working for our livelihood, working for happiness, working for um, accomplishments, working for luxuries. In every step, whenever we work for any of these, we go through sufferings. So, it's better than materialistic sufferings that we can engage with Bhagavan, and even if there is some separation and some suffering due to that separation, even that is better than worldly suffering. So that is how the jnanis, the great personalities like Andals, like Andal, like Alvars, they will all think. So they prefer this Vishlesham and Samshlesham, separation and union with Bhagavan, than engaging in samsara, engaging in materialistic bodily activities. So that is the expectation of the Andal nAchchiyAr here. Now, to attain Bhagavan, to have that union, she could request Bhagavan himself, Krishna himself, but now he is doing all of these leelas with her. So he will not just simply agree. So she is now, out of overwhelming suffering, she is now going into the Kudal method and falling at the feet of this Kudal. Kudal is a game. It is like a fortune teller basically, where a person who is in love with another person, a woman who is in love with a man, that woman will do this will play this game of Koodal. If she succeeds, then that means that she will unite with her lover or husband. If she fails, if she loses in the game, then she will not get to unite with her lover or husband. So when women are in great suffering due to separation, they'll try these games sometimes to see if luck is in their side. I don't know. In our childhood, we would have played these games like we put we write down the names of certain things and we put it like a lottery, and we have to choose one of the chit from there to see if we will get something. So it's like that. It's a game, and she is pursuing that. So this shows how desperate nAchchiyAr is to reach Bhagavan, and Bhagavan is not helping because he wants her to go through these emotions. So he is watching, and nAchchiyAr is unable to handle the suffering due to the separation. So she is trying so many different things, and now she is trying this game of Koodal. This Koodal is a game where it is said in 2 3 ways. First, the way it is said is a person will draw a circle, a big circle first, and then she has to close her eyes, and then she has to draw small circles, and then she can open her eyes and see where those small circles are. If the small circles are inside the big circle, then whatever she desires will happen. If the small circles are outside the big circle, then her desire will not succeed. So this is the game. So she is trying now. She has so many desires to interact with Bhagavan, to speak with Bhagavan, to touch Bhagavan, to be visited by Bhagavan. So many desires she has. So she is trying this game of Koodal to see if her desire will be fulfilled. So that is the whole Padigam, and it starts with Thirumozhi Bhagavan. That is near the south Madura, this town named as Madura, which is in southern region of Bharatadesham, and the Bhagavan there is known as swAmy and Sundara Bahu, beautiful one who has beautiful shoulders. In Tamil, he is known as Kallalagar. Alagar means beautiful person. So in the first pasaram, she starts with thirumozhi Bhagavan. Let us start with that. thELLiyAr palar kaitholum devanar. Vallal மாலிருஞ்சோலை மணாளனார் பள்ளி கொள்ளும் இடத்து அடி கொட்டிட கொள்ளுமாகில் நீ கூடிடு கூடலே. First desire she has is to massage the feet of Bhagavan who is reclining. That Bhagavan is none other than Sri Ranganatha. So she is connecting with Tirumaliranjolai Sundarabahu Bhagavan, but that Bhagavan is same as Sri Rangam Ranganatha Bhagavan, because all Archavataram Bhagavan, though they have different forms, they are all different forms of same Vaikuntanatha Bhagavan. So all of them are same. But because they have different forms, we enjoy them in different ways. Some are in sitting posture, some are in standing posture, some are in reclining posture. Some have 4 hands, some have 2 hands, some have different ornaments, some have different ayudas, weapons. So different presentations, different forms of Bhagavan are there, but they are all relating to same individual Sriman Narayana, Vaikuntanatha, Paravasudeva. So here nAchchiyAr is connecting Paramaswamy of Thirumozhi with Sri Ranganatha. Let us see the word by word meaning. Kudale. Oh, Kudal. Kudal is the game. So she is asking that game. thAchchiyAr palar. The Nityasuris who have much clarity about everything, who are omniscient, who are fully knowledgeable. Such Nityasuris, Kaitolum, they are joining their palms like this, performing Anjali to their heart's content, and they are worshipping Devanar, Bhagavan, the Lord, Supreme Lord, being that Lord. So, being the Lord who is worshipped by Nityasuris. Vallal. Vallal means most magnanimous. Bhagavan is most magnanimous. Whatever we ask him, he gives us. He induces us towards him, makes us pray to him, makes us progress in spiritual life, ultimately grants us moksham also. So he is most magnanimous. Malirajole Manalanar. Where is he present in that magnanimous form? In Thirumalirajole Dividesham. Being the Azhiya being the beautiful Paramapurusha. Palli Kollumidatu. That Bhagavan, wherever he goes and sleeps, wherever he goes and reclines, in that place, Adi Kottida, massaging his divine feet. To have that fortune, Kollumagil, if Bhagavan will accept that, whatever we desire, that is not significant. Whether Bhagavan accepts that, that is most significant. That is the whole philosophy of our Sampradayam. Everything happens by Bhagavan's will. Bhagavan chooses each Atma to reach him. If that Atma accepts, then that Atma is fortunate. If that Atma does not accept Bhagavan's desire, then that Atma becomes fallen. So here, if Bhagavan accepts me to massage his feet, Nee Kudidu, you join. So she is now asking the small circles to remain in the big circle if Bhagavan has the divine heart to accept her service of massaging his divine feet. So that is the simple meaning for the first pasuram. Here it is only said Palli Kollum Idam, that is the place where he reclines. It is specifically not saying Srirangam. But for that, Pillai Azhiya Perumal, Arayar. Arayars are those who sing with cymbals in their hand, making talam, making the sound from that cymbals. One such Arayar is Azhiya Arayar. Pillai Azhiya Arayar. He explains that Parashara Bhattar once told him that Palli Kollumidathu means Srirangam. It is generally believed in our Sampradayam that Bhagavan is present in Srirangam as Sri Ranganatha, as Moolamurti, as the primary deity for this samsara. Wherever Bhagavan's divine Archa forms are present, in all of those Divideshams, in all of those Punyakshetrams, all of those even Grama temples, village temples, city temples, wherever he is, in the night when they close the door, when they shut the door, and when they request him to sleep, at that time all those Bhagavans, they all come to Srirangam and sleep here. And before the Vishwarupam, early morning, waking up routine happens, Bhagavan wakes up and then he goes to again all of those Divideshams. It is believed like that. So here, Pillai Azhiya Arayar says that Parashara Bhattar would specifically say Palli Kollumidathu means Srirangam only, not any other place. So even Thirumalirunjola Bhagavan comes to Srirangam. So Andal nAchchiyAr desires to come and serve that Bhagavan here in Srirangam temple by massaging his feet. So that is the first pasaram. Now second pasaram. Kattil Vengadam Kannapuranagar Vatamindri Maguldurai Vamanan. ஓட்டரா வந்து என் கைப்பற்றி தன்னொடும் கூட்டுமாகில் நீ கூடிடு கூடலே. In the second pasuram, Andal nAchchiyAr is enjoying Srinivasa Bhagavan, Thiruvenkadamudayan of Tirumala Tirupati, Balaji Bhagavan, we all know. Oh Kudale. Kudale means, oh, that Kudal game. You succeed for me, please. Because I want to see if Bhagavan has the desire to embrace me, to hug me. That Bhagavan she is talking about is Srinivasa Bhagavan from Tirumala Tirupati. So Katil Venkadam, in the Thiruvenkada hill, which is present in a forest area, Nagar Kannapuram, and then in the city Tirukannapuram. Tirukannapuram is a famous city. In both these places, Vatamindri, without any sorrow in your heart, Magildu, being very joyful in your divine heart, Urai, eternally residing, Vamanan, that Bhagavan who performed Vamanavatar. It is the same Bhagavan who did Vamanavataram is present now in Thiruvenkada hill and Tirukannapuram Kshetram. That Bhagavan, Otara Vandu, come running. Will he come running? En Kaipatri, holding on to my hand, Tannodum, along with him, Kuttumagil, if he will embrace me. If that will happen, you succeed for me. Praise Andal nAchchiyAr to that Kudal. This is second pasuram. Thiruvenkadam, that is Tirumala Tirupati, is also glorified as Bhuloka Vaikuntham. Just like Srirangam is glorified as Bhuloka Vaikuntham, Thiruvenkadam is also glorified as Bhuloka Vaikuntham. Bhagavan is present there, giving his audience, his presence to the forest there, the forest dwelling people, the monkeys which are living in the forest, and all of those living beings in that forest. He is present there to give darshan to everyone. That is his simplicity. And also, as we know in Amalnadipiran, Mandipai Vadavenkada Mamalai, Vanavargal Sandhiseyan Indran. In that pasuram, it is said that Bhagavan is present in the middle, neither too high nor too low. He is present in the middle on the hill to be worshipped by both humans, monkeys, everyone on the hill, and also Devatas and even Nityasuris. Everyone comes here and worships Bhagavan. So that is his greatness in Thiruvenkadam. And that same Bhagavan is present in Tirukannapuram also. Tirukannapuram is Bhagavan, where he is present as Shauri Raja Bhagavan. Tirukannapuram Divya Desham. So that is explained in this pasuram. She is requesting the Kudal to make her win in this game so that Bhagavan will have the desire to embrace her. Next pasuram. Pumagan Pugal Vanavar Potudar Kamagan Ani Vanudal Devagi Mamagan Migasi Vasudevartam Komagan Varil Kudidu Kudale. Pumagan means Brahma. Brahma, who is born from the lotus flower of Bhagavan's divine navel. Pugal Vanavar. Then Nityasuris, who are very famous. Ananta, Garuda, Vishwaksena, they are all very famous. Such Nityasuris. Potudarku, to be praised by all of them. One who is fitting to be praised by all the Nityasuris, Brahma, and so on. Maghan, Purushottaman, Bhagavan who is the supreme Lord, Purushottama, the best among men. Anivan Nudal Devaki, the Devaki Pirati who is having beautiful shining forehead. Usually forehead is also connected with Jnanam. Broad forehead means broad knowledge. Just like how eyes are glorified for knowledge. Eyes are identified as knowledge. So here, one who is having great forehead, that Devaki Pirati, her Mamagan, being the best children, best child, Migisir Vasudevardham, one who is having great qualities, Vasudeva, his Komagan, very worthy and very respectable son, that Krishna, Varil, if he is going to come and embrace me, Kudale, oh, Kudal, please help me win, says nAchchiyAr in this Pasuram. Here, there are some nice points in the commentary by Periyavachan Pillai. One is, Migisir Vasudevartham Komagan. It is said that Krishna even um, orders Vasudeva. Unlike Rama, Sri Rama, who was very obedient towards Dasharatha. Whatever Dasharatha told, Sri Rama will accept. Unlike that, Krishna will order Vasudeva. That is how much control he had. Even when the Govardhana Leela happened, before that, all the elders were in one side. They were saying we should do the regular Indra Puja. But then Krishna ordered them, no, you cannot do that. You have to obey me. You have to listen to me. You have to do the Govardhana Puja only. So that is what Komagan means. Komagan means one who can order even Vasudeva. That is third Pasuram. Now next fourth Pasuram. ஆய்ச்சிமார்களும் ஆயரும் அஞ்சிட பூத்த நீள் கடம்பேறி புகப்பாய்ந்து வாய்த்த காடியன் மேல் நடமாடிய கூத்தனார் வரையில் கூடிடு கூடலே. If the dancer who danced on the Kalinga, if he comes, please make me succeed in this game, asks nAchchiyAr. ஆய்ச்சிமார்களும், ஆய்ச்சிமார்கள் means the cowherd girls, ஆயரும், the cowherd boys, anjida, to have them all frightened, to have them all afraid. Pootanil kadamberi, the kadamba tree which is well blossomed and which is very tall. Puta means well blossomed, Nil means very tall, and then kadamberi, climbing on the kadamba tree. Pugapaindu, he jumped on Kalinga, on the hoods of Kalinga, and he ensured that he also went into the water and stepped on Kalinga's head, on the hoods of Kalinga, the serpent. Vaitha Kaliyan mel nadamadiya, the Kalinga, who was very fortunate to have Bhagavan's divine feet on his hoods. We are all praying. Kada Punashankara Tanga Kalpaka Jajara Vindamusha Vajralanjanam Trivikramatva Charanambujadvayam Madhiya Murdhanam Alankarishyati. When will your divine feet decorate our head? We are all praying. Even Alvars prayed, even Acharyas prayed. But Krishna jumped on the head of Kaliya. That is Kaliya's fortune. That is why Vaitha Kaliyan means very fortunate Kaliya. On him, one who danced, Putanar Varil, such dancer who is an expert in the Shastram related to dance. If that Krishna will come, please, O Kudal, you have to make me succeed, says nAchchiyAr in the fourth Pasuram. Here one doubt may come for people. Putanil Kadamberi. I said that the Kadamba tree was very well blossomed. But the history goes that Kaliya was emitting poison and everything was becoming dry and withering. So how can this Kadamba tree alone be blossomed? It is explained that as soon as Krishna's divine feet touched the Kadamba tree, it blossomed because of Krishna's touch. Or it is also said that when Garuda was taking the nectar, he spilled some nectar and that nectar fell on this Kadamba tree, which made it remain fresh even while other trees were all withered by the poison of Kaliya. So that is explained in this Pasuram. So such Krishna, if he comes and embraces me, please let me know before. Andal is asking the Kudal in this pasuram. Next pasuram, fifth pasuram. மாடமாளிகை சூழ் மதுரை பதிநாடி நம் தெருவின் நடுவே வந்திட்டு ஓடைமா மதையானை உதைத்தவன் கூடுமாகில் நீ கூடிடு கூடலே. In this pasuram, Andal nAchchiyAr is saying, will he, Krishna, come to my house seeking me? Will he come? Please, you make me succeed in this game so that Krishna will search for my house and come here. Odai, let us see the meanings. Odai, having the ornament on the forehead. Mamadam, having great anger, intoxicated, being very intoxicated. Yanai, the elephant named Kolayapedam. That Kolayapedam, Udaitavan, one who kicked and killed. Such Krishna. Madam Maligai Sool Madurai Padi, having great mansions, great palaces, being surrounded with such palaces. In the Madura town, in the Madura great town, Nadi, seeking my house, Namtarivin Nadive Vandu, coming in the middle of our street, Kudumagil, if he embraces me, Kudale, ni Kudidu. Oh, Kudal, please make me win in this game, says Andal nAchchiyAr. மாடமாளிகை சூழ் மதுரை பதினாடி நந்திரிவின் நடுவே வந்துட்டு. It is explained, just like Krishna went to the Malakara's house when Krishna was going to attend the Dhanur Utsavam. Kamsa arranged a bow festival. For that, he invited Krishna, and Akrura goes and brings Krishna and Balarama. Kamsa plans many different tricks to kill Krishna somehow. But Krishna overcomes all of that and defeats everyone and kills Kamsa finally. While after entering Mathura, they were roaming around. At that time, they got the clothes, fresh clothes from the cleaner who cleans the clothes for Kamsa. He would refuse, but then Krishna will beat him down, kill him, and then take all the clothes. And then the sandalwood person, the person who makes sandalwood and offers to Kamsa daily, she comes, and then she gets, she is a hunchback person, and Krishna gets the sandalwood from her and relieves her from the hunchback problem. After that, he goes searching for a Malakara, a garland maker, because he has known that garland maker has so much love towards Krishna. So he goes and searching for that person. So Andal nAchchiyAr is saying, similar to how Krishna went and searched for that Malakara, he should come and search for me also. That is fifth pasuram. Next, sixth pasuram. Atravan, Marudam Muriya Nadai Katravan, Kanjanai, Vanjanayil Setravan, Tigadum Madurai Padi, Kotravan Varil Kudidu Kudale. Here some of the Leelas of Krishna are shown by Andal nAchchiyAr. Atravan, one who is always existing for me. Even from the past, he is always existing for me. Marudam Muriya, to have the Maruda trees, the two Maruda trees, break down and fall down. Nadai Katravan, he practiced his walk. One who crawled and practiced. And at that time only, the Yamanarjuna trees, they fell down. Nadai Katravan, one who practiced the crawling. Such Bhagavan, Kanjanai, Kamsa, Vanjanayil, by mischief. He killed Kamsa by mischief. Setravan, one who killed. Tigadum Madurai Padi, Kotravan. The Krishna, who is the king of shining Mathura town. Such Krishna, if he is going to come, Kudale Kudidu. You should make me win, says under nAchchiyAr. Here, Bhagavan's different leelas are shown, and then it is also said that Krishna killed Kamsa in a mischievous way. But had he not killed Kamsa, he would have created more problems for Krishna. So that is why Krishna killed Kamsa. So that is explained here. If Krishna would fight like Sri Rama, Rama fought like a very true, honest person in the Rama Ravana Yuddham. If only Krishna also did that, then he would easily be defeated by Kamsa, because Kamsa had so many tricks placed to kill Krishna. So he, just as Kamsa wanted to trick Krishna, Krishna also tricked Kamsa and killed him. So that's sixth pasaram. Next, seventh pasaram. Andrinadhanasai Shishupalanum Nindranil Marudum Yerdum Pullum Vendrivel Virar Kanjanum Vida Mun Kondravan Varil Kudidu Kudale. If that killer of all the evil people, if he comes, please inform me. And nAchchiyAr is requesting the Kudal. Andru, in the past, in the olden days, Innadhanasai Shishupala, who spoke very lowly about Krishna, very bad about Krishna. That Shishupala, Nindranil Marudum, the two twin Maruda trees which stood on his way, Yerudum, the 7 bulls, Pullum, Bakasura, who is a demon in the form of a crane, Bakasura, Yerudum, Vendrivel Viral Kanjanum, one who comes, who is having this victorious spear. He thought that that was his strength. Veed, to have him killed and fall down. Mun, in front of everyone. Kondravan, one Krishna who killed. Such Krishna, Varil, if he would come, Kudale, Kudide, please make me win in this game, says under nAchchiyAr in this pasaram. Next pasaram, 8th pasaram. Avalangudeyaardham Manatandri Mevalan Virai Sool Tuvaravadi Kavalan Kandri Meithi Vilayadum Kovalan Varil Kudidu Kudale. Word by word meaning. Aval Anbu Udayardham. Aval means desire, Anbu means love. So one who is having eagerness, desire and love. Manatandri Mevalan. Bhagavan will remain fixed in such persons only. One who is having eagerness to serve Bhagavan, love towards Bhagavan. Only for such persons, Bhagavan will present in their heart. His presence will not remain permanent in anyone else. Virai Sool Tuvaravadi Kavalan. He is the protector of Dwarakapati, the Dwarakapuri, which is surrounded by great fragrance. So, being such protector of Dwaraka, Kandri Meithi Vilayadum Kovalan, that Krishna, that Gopala, he is playing with the cows. Such Krishna, will he come? Oh Kudal, please make me win, says under nAchchiyAr in this pasaram. Next pasaram, 9th pasaram. Kondapola Kuruluruvaய் சென்று பண்டு மாவலிதன் பெருவேள்வியில் அண்டமும் நிலனும் அடி ஒன்றினால் கொண்டவன் வரில் கூடிடு கூடலே. In this pasaram, Vamanavataram and Krishnavataram are combined and explained. Konda Kola, the Kural. Kural means dwarf person. Pandu, in the past. Kolam konda kuruluruvaai. One who is having beautiful divine form. That is, he is having Agyopavitam. He is having Krishnajinam. That is, deer skin, Munji, Pavitram, whatever brahmacharis will have. All of these. Decorating with all of these, being in the Vamana form. Mavalitan Perivelviyal Sendru. He went to Vamana Bhagavan, went to Mahabali's great yajna. He was giving charity to everyone. Whoever wanted anything, he would give. So in that Mahabali's great yajna, he went, Vamana Bhagavan went. Andamum, the upper worlds, Nilanum, the lower worlds, and earth, Adi all, with just a single step. So one step for upper worlds, one step for lower worlds. Kondavan, one who accepted that Trivikrama, Varil, if he comes, Kudale Kudidu. Please help me win this game. Please tell me if I would win this game. That is 9th Pasuram. Next Pasuram, 10th Pasuram. பழகு நான்மறையின் பொருளாய் மதம் ஒழுகுவாரணம் உய்ய அளித்த எம் அழகனார் அணி ஆய்ச்சியர் சிந்தையுள் குழகனார் வரில் கூடிடு கூடலே. In this Pasaram, Gajendra Moksha Charitram is shown that Bhagavan who helped Gajendra Alman is explained here. Padagu Nanmarayin Porulai, Bhagavan who is the purpose, meaning of all of the 4 Vedams which are Anadi, which have no beginning. Padagu Nanmarai means here very old, ancient 4 Vedams. Nanmarayin Porulai, being the meaning of all of that. So whatever Vedas say, that all point to Bhagavan only. Such is the greatness of Vedam. Padagu Nanmarayin Porulai, being the meaning, being the inner meaning of such Vedam. Madam Orugu Varanam Uyya Alita. Uyya Alita means one who helped. Who did he help and who helped? Bhagavan Sriman Narayana helped. Whom did he help? That is the Gajendra Alvan who was suffering greatly. Madamolgu Varanam Uyya Alita. That is the Gajendra Alvan who is having different spots emitting water. This is when they are intoxicated. They emit water like this. Such Gajendra Alvan, to live happily, to be comfortable, Bhagavan showed his mercy towards that Gajendra Alvan. Yem Alaganar, one who is able to engage my beauty, having such beauty, Ani Aichiyar Sindayul Kudaganar, one who can enter into the heart of the Gopikas and remain there in a very humble way. He will do whatever Gopikas tell. He will listen to all of those words and he will fulfill all of those. Such Krishna, Varil, if he can come, Kudale Kudidu. Please help me win this game, says under nAchchiyAr. That is the 10th Pasaram. Finally, 11th Pasaram, Palashruti. Udal Kudal Unardal Punardalai, Need Nindra, Nerebugadaichiyar, Kudalai, Kudarkodai, Munkuriya, Padal Patum Ballarku, Illai Pavame. Those who are expert in these 10 Pasarams, they will have no sins, says under nAchchiyAr. Udal Kudal Unardal Punardalai. Udal is romantic anger, and then Kudal means joining and being together, and then Unardal means blaming the man for his mistakes, for coming late and all that. So Udal, Kudal, Unardal. Udal means union. Sorry, Kudal means union. Udal means romantic fight, and Unardal means understanding his mistakes and blaming him. So Udal, Kudal, Unardal, Punardalai. That is the romantic anger, and it is also having love behind it. So these unardhal, and then showing Krishna's defects. In between lovers, they will show other person's defects. Punardhal, and then union with the lover. All of these, mun, for a long time, needinendra, remaining firm. நிறைப்புகள் ஆய்ச்சியர் கூடலை. The Kudal game, which was played by the very famous Gopikas, that is Andal nAchchiyAr in the Gopika form. Kudarkodai, those pasurams are explained by Andal nAchchiyAr herself. Kudarkodai, that is one who is having beautiful hair. That Andal, Kuriya, mercifully spoke. Padal Pathum, these 10 pasurams, this theLLiyAr, palar, kaithunam, devanar, these 10 pasurams, for those who recite these pasurams and be an expert in this, Padal Pathum, 10 pasurams, 10 songs, Vallarku, those who are able to recite fully and engage in it fully, Pavam illai, there is no sorrow in separation from Bhagavan. Now they are suffering, but in future they will not suffer. Those who recite these pasurams, those who enjoy these pasurams, they will not have this suffering of being separate from Bhagavan. So that is the meaning for this final pasuram. With this, the Padigam comes to an end. Udal Kudal Unardal Punardalai needin in a nirepugad ஆய்ச்சியர் கூடலை குழற்கோதை முன்கூறிய பாடல் பத்தும் வல்லார்க்கில்லை பாவமே. Here, நிறைப்புகழ் ஆய்ச்சியர், that is explained beautifully by Embar. Embar says நிறைப்புகழ் ஆய்ச்சியர் means those who are very famous, those who are complete in greatness, qualities. For that, Embar is explaining the full greatness in qualities for these Gopikas means it is nothing like worldly fame, but here the real fame is one Gopika made Krishna fast for 4 days. Another Gopika made Krishna to fast for 10 days. For what? To have union with that Gopika. Each Gopika did that. So those are the greatness here. Niraipugal means depending on how many days Krishna waited for such Gopikas in longing. That is the great fame, says Embar. Embar is a sannyasi, but still he can beautifully bring out the very essence concepts here. So here Niraipugal for the Gopikas, the great glories for the Gopikas is how they are very beloved for Krishna. That is the main reason for their fame. So that is explained here. Now, Pavam Nillave means those who are good in these pasurams and understand the meanings of these pasurams and learn these pasurams, for them there is no sin of thinking about Bhagavan. And in the way that they will pursue Kudal and attain him. They don't have to do all of that. They can simply attain Bhagavan. Because sins are the reasons for our hurdles. If we are not able to attain Bhagavan, there are some hurdles. That is because of our own sins. Now here, Pavam illai means they will not have such sins. They will only have, those who recite these pasurams, they will only get Bhagavan's darshan without the struggle which Andal nAchchiyAr had to go through. That is the greatness of these 10 pasurams, says Andal nAchchiyAr. ஊடல் கூடல் உணர்தல் புணர்தலை நீடு நின்ற நிறைப்புகழ் ஆய்ச்சியர் கூடலை குழற்கோதை முன்கூறிய பாடல் பத்தும் வந்தார்க்கு இல்லை பாவமே. With this, this Padigam comes to an end. In the next session, we will enjoy Mannu Perumpugal Padigam, which is also another beautiful decade. ஆழ்வார் திருவடிகளே சரணம், எம்பெருமானார் திருவடிகளே சரணம், ஜீயர் திருவடிகளே சரணம், ஜீயர் திருவடிகளே சரணம், பெரியவாச்சான் பிள்ளை திருவடிகளே சரணம். பல்லாண்டு பல்லாண்டு பல்லாயிரத்தாண்டு பல கோடி நூறாயிரம் மல்லாண்டு தின்றோள் மணிவண்ணா சேவடி செவிதிரு காப்பு அடியோமோடும் நின்னோடும் பிரிவினி 1000 பல்லாண்டு வடிவாயினின் வளமார்பினில் வாழ்கின்ற மங்கையும் பல்லாண்டு வடிவார் சோதி வளத்துறையும் சுடர் ஆழியும் பல்லாண்டு படைப்போர் புக்கு முழங்கும் அப்பாஞ்ச சன்னியம் பல்லாண்டு. We'll see in the next session.